5 mind-blowing historical mysteries that still baffle experts. History is usually written by the winners, but sometimes history just disappears. We like to think we have everything figured out. We've got satellites, DNA testing, and AI, yet there are gaps in our timeline that make no sense. Today, we're diving into 5 of the most chilling and bizarre historical mysteries, specifically from American soil, that continue to leave historians scratching their heads. From entire colonies vanishing into thin air to a skyjacker who defied the FBI and won, get ready because these aren't your average textbook stories. The Lost Colony of Roanoke. Let's go back to 1587. Before the Pilgrims, before the Mayflower, there was Roanoke. John White and a group of 115 English settlers landed on an island off the coast of what is now North Carolina. Things were tough, so White sailed back to England for supplies. But there was a catch. England went to war with Spain, and White couldn't return for 3 years. When he finally stepped back onto the island in 1590, the settlement was a ghost town. No bodies, no signs of a struggle, no burned houses. Just one word carved into a wooden post, Croatoan. For centuries, the mystery has endured. Did they join a local tribe? Were they wiped out by a disease we don't know about? To this day, despite modern excavations, not a single definitive trace of the 115 settlers has been found. It's as if the forest simply swallowed them whole. The madness of the Salem witch trials. We all know the story. 1692, Massachusetts. People started accusing their neighbors of dancing with the devil. It led to 19 executions and a legacy of shame. But the real fact that often gets missed is the why. Scientists today have a theory that's wilder than actual witchcraft. Ergot poisoning. Ergot is a fungus that grows on rye, the primary grain the colonists ate. When consumed, it causes hallucinations, spasms, and a sensation of skin crawling, exactly what the afflicted girls described. Imagine an entire town accidentally going on a massive, terrifying trip while thinking they were under a demonic curse. History isn't just about dates. It's about the strange ways biology and fear collide. The Unsolved Mystery of D.B. Cooper. Fast forward to November 24th, 1971. A man calling himself Dan Cooper boards a flight from Portland to Seattle. He's wearing a suit, a black tie, and sunglasses. Mid-flight, he hands a note to the flight attendant. "I have a bomb." He demanded $200,000 and 4 parachutes. He got them. After the plane refueled and took off again, Cooper did the impossible. He lowered the rear stairs and jumped into a freezing thunderstorm over the rugged Pacific Northwest. The FBI launched the most extensive manhunt in history. They found some of the money rotting by a river years later, but Cooper never found. No body, no parachute, no ID. He remains the only person in history to successfully hijack an American aircraft and literally vanish into thin air. The 19th century Great Moon Hoax. Did you know that in 1835, the New York Sun published a series of articles claiming that famous astronomer John Herschel had discovered life on the moon? But we're not talking about bacteria. The paper claimed there were man-bats, bipedal beavers, and sapphire temples on the lunar surface. The crazy part? People believed it. It was the first viral fake news in American history. It shows that even 200 years ago, Americans were obsessed with the idea that we aren't alone, and that the media knew exactly how to push those buttons. The ghost ship, Mary Celeste. In December 1872, a British ship spotted the Mary Celeste drifting in the Atlantic. It was an American merchant brig heading to Italy. When they boarded, they found a scene straight out of a horror movie. The ship was in perfect condition. The cargo was untouched. The crew's belongings were still in their cabins. Even the food was still there. But the people? All 10 souls on board were gone. The lifeboat was missing, but there was no reason to abandon ship. No pirates, no storms, no leaks. For 150 years, theories have ranged from underwater earthquakes to alcohol fumes from the cargo driving the crew mad. We will likely never know what made an entire crew jump into the middle of the ocean and disappear forever. History is full of these black holes, moments where the facts just don't add up. Which of these mysteries do you think has the most logical explanation, or are some things better left unknown? If you enjoyed this deep dive into the shadows of the past, do us a huge favor. Smash that like button and hit subscribe. We're on a mission to uncover the weirdest facts from every corner of history, and you don't want to miss what we find next. Drop a comment below. Which historical mystery should we cover next? The pyramids, the Voynich,